Muy buenas, cracks, y sed bienvenidos a mi canal. Estamos de vuelta en Robocop, siguiendo el ciberrastro. Estamos en la misión... esto aquí... estamos en la misión de la doctora Blanche, ¿vale? Que le habían robado el portátil, si os acordáis. Y estábamos siguiendo... Perdonad. Y estábamos siguiendo el rastro del ordenador, ¿vale? Y ahora tenemos que conducir hasta la sede central de la OCP porque parece que el rastro venía de ahí. Pues espero no estar olvidándome ninguna misión secundaria, ¿vale? Yo creo que las hemos hecho todas. Nunca se sabe si había alguna por ahí escondida. Ojito.
Hey, Murphy. We've been analyzing the files that you sent us. And it turns out that the data from your evaluations have been used to prepare an afterlife presentation. And get this, it's taking place right now. To put a cherry on top, the old man is in attendance. Just find where the afterlife presentation is taking place, and you'll catch the old man red-handed.
That is how I prefer to catch criminals.
Perfecto, vale. Tengo un punto de habilidad que no he gastado. Que podría gastarlo en ir a tope en habilidad. En vitalidad, perdón. Escaneado. Escaneado. Psicología. Venga, va, psicología. Va. Pip. ¿Me ha pitado? Voy sin armas, sin metal encima. Venga. Localiza al viejo, no hay más misiones. Sé que tengo que ir a recepción, pero no sé si echar... Voy a echar un vistazo. Va a ser grandísimo. El mapa no me lo muestra, ¿no? No sé para qué desbloqueé aquello del mapa si... Y cuando me interesa no me lo muestra. Me lo mostrará después, supongo. Va a estar yo creo que va a estar todo cerrado. Hasta que empiecen los tiros. Vale, creo que estoy perdiendo el tiempo, ¿eh? Voy a dar la vuelta, pero por si hay algo, pero si no, vamos a misión. Hostia. Es como si que hay cosas. Que esto a lo mejor luego podría llegar, seguramente. ¿Para qué se puede entrar aquí si no hay nada? Bueno, no he encontrado nada. Todo es que aparezcan luego las cosas.
Hey, Robo, could you resolve
A
the
mission
issue we're
regarding
having?
afterlife.
Ostras, pues ahora me estaban dando una misión, me parece.
I want to know where.
Let me check. Yes, that would be the executive conference room on the top floor. The elevators are behind me. But I'm looking at the guest list and I'm not seeing your name.
Yo estoy siempre.
I will be the highlight.
Vale, creo que me acaban de dar una misión. Vale, porque me han dicho... ¿Ves? Aquí. Investigación Samantha. Este punto quítalo. ¿Qué haces aquí, amiga? ¿No puedo hablar con él?
There's been a security breach I need to investigate, but someone's got to escort this trespasser out of the building.
I could help in both cases.
Good. The breach seems like a big job. Once you're done with her, can you join me in the server room? It's just down the hall.
Sure he could.
Don't think it's over, lady. I'll check the security cameras later to see what you've been up to. Expect a visit from the police in a couple of days.
I'll buy coffee and donuts to welcome him.
Chulita, ¿eh?
You are responsible for that security breach.
I'm trying to save people's homes. Do I have to remind you what OCP is planning to do with the residents of Old Detroit to create space for Delta City?
Sí, un recordatorio no viene mal. No, tengo constancia de eso.
I have a record of that issue.
I need to find out what the estimates are for those additional costs. As you can imagine, they don't include them in their brochures, so I have to dig deeper. All the information I need to help those people is in the room where the security guard is expecting you. So can you help me get those records out?
No, filtrar datos es ilegal. Sí, OCP no puede atosigar a la gente. Venga.
I will not let OCP hustle innocent people.
You'll find the relevant data on one of the servers. I'll be waiting here to pick it up.
Ahí, espérate ahí y no crees más problemas. Por favor, que bastante me estás creando. A ver. Investigación de Samantha, vale. Tengo que ir para arriba.
But you don't have the proper clearance. You won't be able to access the elevators, sir. Sir.
Pero ¿por qué no? ¿Por qué no me la indica? O sea, es esta. Igual no estoy en la planta adecuada. No será esto, ¿no?
Over here. Could you help me with these doors?
Cierre eléctrico, fallo detectado. Buah, ahora tengo que echar abajo. No puedo hacer nada, ¿no? Orden judicial necesaria. Ojo.
Someone likely tried to lay a hand on the data collected in this room. The security breach caused them to lock down. Can you open them?
I need permission to enter the restricted area and damage OCP property.
Do whatever it takes.
Me la da él.
Now, I need to reboot the security system. The malfunction shut down not only the doors, but also a nearby metal detector gate. That should do it. Thanks for your help, Robocop. I'll stay here. I need to be sure the room is safe before the technicians arrive. My new dumbass boss will chew my ear off about it if I don't.
Vale. Pero yo tengo que ir aquí abajo. No me ve, ¿no? Este es de aquí.
Better not touch that computer. If the technicians figure out that someone was messing with it, they'll be pissed.
Una política de código de puertas. Vale, pues no sabía disponible. ¿Cómo se supone? Igual me tendría que haber leído la... ¿No? A ver, punto de habilidad. Está aquí. Investigación Samantha y aquí. A ver, ya como estamos con esto... Venga, vamos a seguir con esto. Tengo que hacer algo con él.
So, you're still here?
Habla del conflicto con tu jefe.
Your conflict with the head of security, what is that about?
He's a walking sack of incompetence. For example, he put this metal detector gate nearby with no one to supervise it. So that means I have to run and check it every time it beeps. And don't even get me started on the door codes. I think I can tell you that. You're an OCP cop, right?
Sí, más o
My
menos.
boss made it so the new security code for each door is always some number that you can easily find around the door. Thank God the doors aren't locked with keys. He'd probably make us leave keys under doormats.
My duty awaits.
Vale. Entonces, eso quiere decir que tengo que ir a esto, aquí. Aquí tengo que hacer algo. Tengo que hacer algo y no sé el qué. Y esto está aquí volando. Ahora. Distraer al personal de seguridad de OCP. ¿Cómo lo distraigo? Tengo que distraerlo con algo. Ah, mira, a lo mejor. Ah, vale, ya sé con qué. Ya sé con qué. Voy a mirar aquí solo por un tema, pero lo que tengo que hacer es ir a los arcos de metal para que piten y tenga que ir. Por eso me muestra aquí la misión. Malfunction. Ahora viene el tío corriendo. Corre. Ha pitado, sí. Rápidamente tengo que ir abajo. Vamos. Aquí no ha pasado nada. Aquí no ha pasado nada. Ya te dejo tranquilo, ¿eh? Hasta luego, chao. Ya va a pitar otra vez, pobrecito. Voy a hacerlo volver. Pobre. Ahora ha sido sin querer, ¿eh? Antes sí que fue queriendo. Venga, que te traigo chicha.
Estimates. Do you have them?
Aquí está.
Make
Venga.
good use of them.
You helped a lot of people with this, Murphy. But there is one more issue.
Security footage.
If I'm gonna expose OCP, I'd rather not be disturbed by anyone. Could you...
Destroying evidence of a crime is beyond my programming.
Who's talking about that? Shuffling database records will do just fine. All you need to do is recharge yourself using the computer in the security room. You could sure use a pick-me-up. You look pale, to be honest.
I will
Venga.
do what needs to be done to protect the innocent.
Thanks to you, I'll be able to focus on what needs to be done as well.
Stay safe, citizen.
Espero estar ayudando, tú. Venga, otra vez para arriba. Escanea la zona en busca de... Vale, esto es lo que decía el colega, de que el código tiene que estar cerca. Super seguridad en OCP, tíos. Venga. Ya está, ¿eh? Te piras ya, ¿eh, Samantha? Bastante hemos hecho ya.
I did some shuffling.
Thank you. The people of old Detroit will not forget what you've done for them.
Perfecto. Venga, ahora vamos al lío. Arriba también.
Let me get that door for you. I saw that whole scene. The way they treated you. Not on my watch. Going up?
¿Qué coño es este? Este es el que me pedía... Este era uno de los... No, no. No, era
Beautiful,
uno
isn't it? This view
sí,
gives
de
me
los
hope.
candidatos.
Shows what Detroit is capable of when not hindered by the city's worst. You probably know that better than anyone else.
Sí, sí que es.
You deal with filth more than any of us. These miserable people, crammed into those tiny apartments like cockroaches. I swear I need a shower whenever I go canvassing in old Detroit. But not for much longer. I'm heading to a meeting about the Delta City relocations, so that we finally get the poor, criminal elements out of our great city. Exciting, isn't it? You and me together. We'll clean the city right up.
Claro, si tú lo dices. Ahora me dirá también que lo estoy apoyando, ¿no? Sí, de gratis. Venga, tira. Ah, te quedas aquí mirando la pared. ¿Estás bien? ¿Estás bien o qué? Y eso. Se ha pegado un paseo. Vale, no voy a mirar todo el edificio. ¿O sí? Voy a echar un ojo al edificio. Es que, claro, deben haber cosas escondidas, seguro. Bueno, ya he revisado. Parece que aparecerán cosas luego o algo así. O sea, hay puertas abiertas ahí, hay cosas raras.
There is no one here.
Pero supongo
Look around. See if we're missing something.
que se va a liar aquí gorda y voy a tener que ir por todos los rincones. Esto es una trampa, fijo. Producir la presentación.
Do not be amazed when a man grows rich, for when he dies, he takes nothing with him. Until now. Afterlife, OCP's answer to death itself. As a frontrunner in human-machine hybrids, OCP is focused on proving that death is no longer the end. With a number of successful prototypes, our team continues to work tirelessly to ensure Afterlife is more stable than any of our previous cybernetic achievements. We've come a long way since OCP's first cyborg.
This is how I see myself.
Yeah.
To now.
Hi, I'm Eve, and I've died, but that's not stopping me. With the newest development in cyborg research, OCP was able to give me another chance. And now
Está lo que me robaron, lo que le robaron a la doctora Blanche.
Should I say afterlife? Because at OCP, the goal is no longer to live, but to thrive after death. And since our friends in the government are fighting for human rights for all people that were once pronounced dead, my life will return to what it was in no time.
Under my legislation, Robocop and all future cyborgs will be granted human rights. They'll be able to live, vote, and run their businesses just like the rest of us. Vote Mills, vote Robocop.
Afterlife. Eternity. Today.
LOL.
Oh, sorry, I didn't know someone was here.
Explícame que...
Eve,
It's actually Meg.
are you like me?
So you've seen the ad, huh? Sorry, I'm not a robot. Just a commercial actress. I've been a face for a lot of stinkers, but good luck selling Afterlife. Technology that won't be available to us for the next 100 years or so, I've heard.
Where is everyone?
From what I understand, the old man canceled the meeting last minute. I don't know why no one tells me anything around here.
So he is behind all of it?
Who else would authorize funding of such a pretentious project?
Estás vendiendo un producto defectuoso. ¿Y el dinero? ¿Dónde realizaron las investigaciones?
So you are selling something that does not work?
That's advertising for you. At least with Afterlife, we won't get many complaints from the dissatisfied customers. 'Cause they'd be dead, you know?
Sí, no, tiene una gracia tremenda.
What about all the money that went into research?
From what I hear, OCP gave it the college try. They spent a lot of money on some prototypes, but this time they ended up with nothing. That's how it often goes with these cutting-edge projects. I imagine there were quite a lot of unsuccessful Robocops before you came along.
Where did they conduct the research for this project?
I don't know, but I don't think it's in this building. I've noticed that there are always big cooling trucks parked in front of OCP when they're showing off new tech.
Where is the old man?
Probably in his office, at the end of the hall.
But I don't think barging in unannounced is such a good idea.
I disagree.
Qué raro que no se vaya a liar aquí una gorda.
Suit yourself.
Lo daba casi por hecho. Ojo. No, tío, otra no, otro nivel más. La que tengo ahora... La placa esta no me acaba de gustar del todo, porque no puedo pillar el modo automático. Por este 30% aquí de penalización. ¡Ostras! No he cogido esto. Espérate. He cogido esta, que solo necesitaría una izquierda-derecha. Vamos a meterle un 24, ¿no? Mira, no, tengo esta. O sea, no la tenía puesta, tíos. Seguro que puedo mejorar algo de esto. Bueno, 25 es el máximo. He fusionado un montón, ¿vale? Y me dan otras nuevas, aleatoriamente. Vale, vamos a dejar así. Ay, vale, lo que yo quería mirar. Al final no lo he mirado. Cambiar de placa. Esta es la que tengo, la 5.3. 5.1. 5.3, 5.2. 4.3. Ah, pues no, 5.3 es la más nueva. ¿Cuál he cogido ahora? 5.3, 5.2, 5.3 que es la que tengo. No hay una 5.4. He cogido una 5.1, ¿en serio? Hostia. Claro, no tiene por qué ser mejor la que llevo. De hecho, esta tiene 1, 2, 3 y 4 slots. Y 5 slots para daño. Ojo. Y tiene muy limpio el poder coger estas cosas sin las penalizaciones. Pues ya la miraré, ¿eh? La 5.1. Igual me interesa. Igual me interesa. Bueno, vamos a ir a ver a... ¿Qué te pasa a ti? Mete un puñetazo y vuelas, ¿eh? ¿Sabes? A ver. Ah, no podía escanear.
Put your hands up. You are under arrest.
¿Qué?
That's no way to talk to an acting CEO. You didn't come here to congratulate me? So, you haven't heard. It's been on every channel for the past hour. Watch some TV once in a while. Life's passing you by.
As the former CEO of Omni Consumer Products passed away earlier this morning, we at Channel 9 are deeply saddened by this horrific tragedy. Our condolences go out to the OCP family in these dark times. In other news, why do balloons make that popping sound?
Súper interesante lo de los globos.
About time the old man kicked the bucket. A Japanese company is already eyeing to buy us out. The way he was managing the company lately, he'd basically run it to the ground, especially with his personal projects.
Afterlife.
Oh, you heard about that too. How desperate. Just die gracefully, you old fuck. But don't you worry about it. As an acting CEO, I'm putting a stop to all of OCP's unnecessary
yo soy uno, ¿no?
And that includes all of the old man's pet projects. So say bye-bye to Afterlife, and Delta City for that matter.
Wendell todavía está ahí fuera. Alguien tiene que responsabilizarse.
Someone needs to take responsibility.
Someone did. The demented old man behind all of this sick shit is dead. I'm shutting down Afterlife. So you should be happy. So there's nothing for you to worry about anymore. Well, maybe about collecting unemployment, since I'm firing the entire police force and replacing them all with my robots.
Those robots are unreliable.
Oh, that's adorable. Especially coming from you. But you'll get to see the improvements we've made firsthand. Since I need you to come to the Arms Expo. Just don't be late. Now, you leave. Bitches, come!
LOL.
It's time to celebrate. Let's throw the old man a hell of a wake. Oh, Robo. That expo thing is a black tie event. Then again, I guess that doesn't concern you.
Ah, vale, que han entrado aquí. Ah, que son de verdad, creía que eran robots.
You could arrest me, officer. I even have my own handcuffs.
Que se te ve, amiga. LOL. Estoy flipando. Irte de la sede central. Vale, pues no va a haber ningún tiroteo. Cierro, ¿eh? Ah, no, no puedo cerrar. Bueno, pues.
Because of the tragedy that has struck our company, you will be informed by your superiors about the recommended ways to experience mourning. The meeting is not included as work time. Thank you.
Ir al oeste.
The old man is dead.
Yeah, I just heard. So what do we do about afterlife?
Becker is shutting it down.
Not the only thing he's shutting down. I just got a call from the precinct. Everyone's been fired. So what now? What about Wendell?
We wait for his move.
He'll be desperate. I bet he'll try to get as many supplies as he can before his money runs out. But where will he go to do that?
The Detroit Arms Expo.
Shit, that's right around the corner. I could go there.
No. Stay with Dr. Blanche. Becker wants me to attend the expo. This way, I can keep an eye on unwanted guests.
I hear you.
Vale, se supone que ya hemos llegado a la exposición. Nos entra por esta puertecita de mierda. Aquí sí que creo que se va a liar, ¿no?
You're here? Good. Proceed to the main stage and stand on the podium.
Uf.
There's an old friend waiting for you there already.
Este es el de la segunda película, ¿os acordáis? Bueno, quien haya visto las pelis. Este es el malo de la segunda peli, tío. Vale, tengo que aparecer por aquí en medio, ¿eh? ¿O qué? Hostia, tengo que poner... Uy. Esto es una trampa. Obviamente. Obviamente. Aquí me voy a quedar tieso aquí, ¿eh?
We have to be on the lookout for Antonovsky.
Do you ever just stop? We won. So smile. Okay, don't smile. Creeping me out.
Buah, me voy a enfrentar al bicho ese.
Welcome, everyone, to the Detroit Arms Expo, where we will show you the newest, hottest advancements in urban warfare. Thank you. Thank you. Now, please, before we proceed, let's take a moment to honor the man who made all of this possible. So join me in a minute of silence. Now, let's start the party.
Ya ha pasado un minuto de silencio.
OCP has always been the pioneer pushing the limits of what's been possible in security technology. Those efforts gave us Robocop and Robocop 2. That's right. But much like our late CEO, Robocop is the past.
Oof.
We need to look at the future. Ladies and gentlemen, it is my pleasure to present OCP's newest achievement, the UEDs, Urban Enforcement Droids.
Verás tú la que va a liar el
A
droide.
reliable solution to crime with the push of a button. UEDs will be exclusively protecting the streets of Detroit, since the police left the citizens of our city to the mercy of the criminal element by going on a strike. But no need for alarm. UEDs are ready to patrol the city today. Today will be their first major test, the protection of the mayoral election rally. Now, let's open up the floor to the questions. I'm sure you're dying to hear more about my robots, yes?
I have a question for Robocop. In view of the police strike, do you think these new robots are actually capable of protecting the city?
Han despedido a los polis.
The police did not strike. We were fired.
The police left because they felt threatened by the UEDs. And rightfully so. My machines are superior in every way. A presentation is in order to show that those are not just empty words.
I have another question for Robocop. It's about the candidates for mayoral elections.
Who cares? It can't even vote in the damn thing. It's just an OCP product.
There are a lot of people that value his opinion. Polls showed that Robocop's words and actions have influenced ratings for both candidates several times already. So, Robocop, could you give us all a definite answer and put our minds at ease? Is Mills' promise to grant you and all future cyborgs human rights enough to earn your support? Knowing you'd possibly get your freedom back?
Freedom to do what exactly? Get back with his family? Start a business? Join a bowling team?
Or will you, contrary to your creator's interest, encourage people to vote for Mayor Kuzak, OCP's loudest adversary?
No apoyo a nadie. Aquí es donde la vamos a liar. A este no lo apoyo, obviamente, aunque me dé los derechos como ciudadano y tal y cual. Podría apoyar a este, pero tiene también algunas cosillas que no me gustan de él. Y si no apoyo a nadie, es que no me puedo posicionar.
I support no one.
That's surprising. Based on your earlier comments, many people came to the conclusion that you were siding with Mills. But I think we can take your statement as a withdrawal of support.
Well, there you have it. Now we can get back to why we all gathered here. My robots. It's time to present what these bad boys are capable
Igual tendría que
of.
haber apoyado al
I
Kuzak,
just
¿no?
need to find the remote. And where did I put it?
Is that normal?
Huh?
Lo acabo de salvar.
It's just a prototype. No need to worry.
More will come.
What the hell are you talking about?
What
Buah.
was that?
Pues aquí está.
All of you need to leave.
Aquí está. A ver que me acuerde de los controles ahora, tú.
What is happening?
I lost my remote.
How many are you?
Oh, there's plenty more coming. It's our flagship product after all. I can't do anything to control it without the remote.
¿Puedo coger un misil de estos? Ojo, ojo. Vale, que esto. Vale. Tengo que coger un arma de estas, Vale. Vale. A ver, necesito... Necesito coger un arma gordota. Necesito un arma gordota. ¿Dónde leches están?
Enforcing peace.
¿Dónde?
Did you remember?
There's another way. We can't control them, but we can make them stop. Take me to the Expo Depot. The entrance is through Hall C. I'll open the gate. Just clear the space.
Ojo.
The code doesn't
No puedo
work.
coger más.
Luckily, I'm the one who sold them this garbage, so I know what to do.
Seguro que hay cosas que puedo coger por
Destroy the
aquí.
fuse box,
Momento.
and the gate will open. Do it.
Momento, tenemos tiempo, ¿no? Voy a pillar. Vale, estoy a 100 ahora, vale. Déjame echar un ojo que no me haya dejado nada, ¿vale? Que así detecto más. Esto si la cojo es agarrar, pero yo tengo que soltarla, ¿no? No me la puedo guardar. Raro que aquel no se haya movido. Hostia. Podía haber usado esto. Voy a usarlo. Por si acaso volvemos aquí, tío, que esté activada. Vale. Ok. No he dicho nada. Me disparará, ¿no? Ahora la torreta esta, ¿no? Vale, parece que no... No tengo nada que coger en un sitio. Pum. Vale. No jodas. A ver. Esto no puede ser. Debo encontrar otra manera. Requiere ingeniería nivel 6. Destruir o arreglar la caja de fusibles. Ah, vale.
What is your plan?
I give the orders and you follow them. Maybe it'll work that way for once. Okay, since I opened the gate, you clear the way to Hall C.
I remember differently.
Your memory is glitchy.
Venga, a ver. Quieto. Bueno, me he cargado la mayoría, ¿no? ¿O qué? Aquí había una de estas, ¿no? Ahí tengo la caja esta. Tengo un lanzamisiles.
To authority. Stop resisting arrest. Pacifying criminal.
No sé yo si esta... Si esta me gusta.
Execution of justice.
Igual esta mejor.
Ceasefire. I am the police. Cleansing streets.
Hay alguien que me está pegando un tirito guapo con Tenía que pillar otra vez la bola. No me ha llegado a disparar, ¿eh? Uf. Vale, como voy a perder... Ah, podría haber ido a... Vale.
This EMP device, how does it affect me?
Pues sabes lo que te va a pasar.
You'll be fine. Pave the way to the depot and don't
Me va a
bother your
joder.
head with that. We don't want your wiring to burn out.
¿Este me está ayudando o no? Destruir al... Ah, no. Tengo que destruirlo. Tengo que destruirlo. Me voy a quedar aquí pegándole tiros. ¿Qué cojones? ¿Qué pasa? Creía que no pasaban, tío. ¿Estoy haciendo algo? Pues no estoy haciendo. Y sí, ¿no? A ver, me meto... ¿Me meto en combate o qué?
Why is this device here?
The whole thing was my idea. First, sell the robots. Then, sell an upgrade to the robots.
Si no, no quiero. ¿Por dónde viene? Ah, ¿se queda ahí? Sí. Que ya me lo cargo aquí, ¿no? Tengo que buscar un arma mejor. Oh, no puedo por aquí. No puedo. Quería encontrar otra forma. Ah, mira esto. Súper fácil, tíos. Súper fácil. Vale, a ver, amigo, ¿dónde me llevas ahora?
close. And don't be afraid. Even if the EMP device fries your circuits or something, is it really such a big sacrifice to stop this mess? I'm willing to make it.
Me gustaría encontrar munición de esta, ¿eh? Ah, mira. LOL.
Oh no.
I figured I'd meet you here, Robocop.
Seems like you two have a lot to talk about. I don't want to be in your way.
Nonsense, Mr. Becker. Since I have you here, thank you for providing me with this little thing. I was looking for a loyal partner. I was hoping it would be Robocop, but your droids will have to suffice.
No problem. And thank you for choosing OCP. Now that my work is done here, so I'm just gonna get...
Robocop, now that the old man doesn't need you, I don't need you. Keeping you alive this long was a mistake. Let me erase that mistake.
Mechero que podría haberlo pillado en su día.
Sorry, I won't be staying to witness this. I need to start packing up the toys. Take care of him.
Y hasta aquí el capítulo de hoy. Lo dejamos aquí, cracks. Un like si os ha gustado. Suscribiros si queréis apoyarme, así como seguidme en Twitter. Y nos vemos en el siguiente capítulo de Robocop Rogue City. Nos quedamos en esa escena, o sea, próximo capítulo empezaremos pegando tiros directamente. Y a ver qué ocurre, porque estamos, yo creo, ya llegando al final. Ya se están desvelando todas las tramas. Las conclusiones de las tramas, ¿no? Pero debe quedar poquito. Nada más. Lo dicho, dejamos aquí. Gracias por seguirme. Ya estamos. Bien, Robocop. Y como siempre, reluciente, ¿eh? Ni un balazo, ni un rasguño, ni un arañazo.